The Limpopo Gauteng Speed Train project is one of South Africa's most ambitious and transformative infrastructure developments, designed to connect the economic hub of Gauteng with the northernmost province of Limpopo in record time. This high-speed railway, often referred to as the Gauteng-Limpopo bullet train, represents a major step forward in the country's transport modernization strategy, aiming to reshape both passenger mobility and freight logistics in the region. The route will stretch for approximately 500 kilometers, linking Pretoria in Gauteng with Musina near the border with Zimbabwe, with major stops planned in Polokwane, Bela-Bela, Mokopane, Hammanskraal, Louis Trichardt, and other key towns. The first phase of the project will focus on the Pretoria to Polokwane segment, which is around 265 kilometers long and expected to cut the current 5 to 6 hour car journey down to roughly 90 minutes, delivering a revolutionary reduction in travel time and boosting economic activity along the corridor. Average train speeds are projected to be around 177 kilometers per hour, with sections capable of exceeding 200 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest rail services ever introduced in sub-Saharan Africa. The system is being designed not only for passenger transport but also for the movement of high-value cargo and perishable goods, a feature that will strengthen supply chains, reduce logistics costs, and create new opportunities for regional trade. The idea for a high-speed train connecting Gauteng and Limpopo has been under discussion for years, as the two provinces share strong economic and social ties. Gauteng is South Africa's industrial and financial powerhouse, while Limpopo is rich in minerals, agriculture, and tourism assets. The completion of a rapid transit link between the two will integrate these economic hubs more closely, supporting growth in sectors ranging from mining exports to agribusiness and tourism. Feasibility studies have been carried out to assess the technical requirements, route alignment, environmental impact, and financial viability of the project. These studies include community consultations and land acquisition negotiations, as the train will pass through several rural areas and towns where infrastructure upgrades will be necessary. The government has highlighted the project as a key pillar of its broader transport and logistics master plan, which seeks to modernize South Africa's aging rail network, expand capacity, and attract both local and foreign investment into public transport infrastructure. One of the most exciting aspects of the Limpopo Gauteng Speed Train project is its potential to stimulate economic growth and job creation. The construction phase alone is expected to generate thousands of direct and indirect jobs, from engineers and construction workers to suppliers and service providers. Once operational, the train will create permanent jobs in operations, maintenance, security, ticketing, and station management. Moreover, the faster connection between Pretoria, Polokwane, and other towns is expected to make commuting more feasible for professionals and workers, leading to new residential and commercial developments along the rail corridor. Property values in towns like Polokwane, Mokopane, and Bela-Bela are likely to rise as these locations become more accessible to Gauteng-based businesses and investors. In addition, the improved transport link could encourage companies to set up distribution centers, warehouses, and manufacturing plants in Limpopo, taking advantage of cheaper land and labor costs while staying well connected to Gauteng markets. From a technological perspective, the train is being designed with cutting-edge features comparable to international high-speed rail systems. Advanced signaling and train control systems will ensure safety, efficiency, and minimal risk of collisions, even at high speeds. The train sets are expected to be electric multiple units (EMUs) with aerodynamic designs that reduce drag and energy consumption, similar to the modern CRRC high-speed trains that operate in Asia. Modern passenger amenities such as Wi-Fi connectivity, comfortable seating, air conditioning, and digital ticketing will provide a first-class travel experience, making rail travel a more attractive alternative to driving or flying. For freight transport, the system may include refrigerated compartments for perishables, as well as secure tracking technology such as RFID tagging to monitor the movement of containers in real time. These features align with South Africa's goal of becoming a continental leader in logistics technology, helping it compete with global supply chain hubs. Another important dimension of this project is its environmental and social impact. By shifting passenger and freight traffic from roads to electrified rail, the project is expected to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions, road congestion, and accident rates on major highways like the N1. This is particularly critical given the high volume of trucks currently transporting goods between Gauteng and the northern provinces, contributing to wear and tear on roads and increasing maintenance costs. A high-speed train will not only relieve pressure on road infrastructure but also offer a cleaner, more sustainable mode of transport. Socially, the project will improve accessibility for rural populations, allowing faster access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities in urban centers. It will also promote tourism, making it easier for visitors to explore Limpopo's natural attractions such as Kruger National Park, Mapungubwe National Park, and the Waterberg Biosphere. The financing and governance model for the Limpopo-Gauteng Speed Train project is expected to involve a combination of public investment, private sector participation, and possible international partnerships. Large infrastructure projects of this scale typically rely on a public-private partnership (PPP) model, where government provides initial funding and regulatory support, while private operators handle construction, rolling stock procurement, and long-term operations. International partners, including Chinese firms like CRRC, may play a role in supplying the trainsets and technology, given their expertise in building high-speed rail systems around the world. This approach not only brings in technical know-how but also ensures that the system meets international standards of quality and safety. The timeline for the project indicates that construction could begin as early as late 2026, following the completion of all feasibility studies, land acquisition processes, and environmental approvals. Full operations are targeted for 2030, although the government has emphasized that this will depend on funding, construction progress, and stakeholder cooperation. The phased approach, beginning with Pretoria to Polokwane before extending to Musina, will allow the project to start delivering benefits earlier, while still working toward the longer-term goal of completing the full route. If successful, the Limpopo-Gauteng speed train could serve as a blueprint for other interprovincial high-speed rail projects in South Africa, including potential future connections to Mpumalanga, the Eastern Cape, and even neighboring countries. In summary, the Limpopo-Gauteng speed train project is a game-changer for South Africa's transport landscape. It represents a bold vision to connect cities and provinces more efficiently, stimulate economic growth, reduce travel times, and modernize infrastructure. Its combination of speed, safety, comfort, and environmental benefits makes it a forward-looking solution to some of the country's most pressing mobility challenges. By integrating passenger and freight services, the project has the potential to transform Limpopo into a major economic gateway, while reducing the logistical bottlenecks that currently constrain trade and development. As construction moves closer, anticipation is growing among citizens, businesses, and investors who recognize the profound impact that this project could have on their daily lives and the broader economy. If implemented effectively, the Limpopo-Gauteng speed train could usher in a new era of rail travel in South Africa, one that is faster, cleaner, and more connected than ever before.